Hi friends, how are you? I hope you're having a marvelous day. This video is, who is Nikola Tesla? And how was he able to actually, according to the story, tap into the unified field to pull infinite energy through a machine that he built? And so Nikola Tesla was a man who lived around the 1890s, and he was financed by JP Morgan. And what he did, according to some of the stories, was he would get into a meditative state and somehow come up with all these inventions and things on being able to pull energy from the unified field through various magnets, various connections. And the end game for his project was to create a tower where he could provide wireless electricity to an entire town. Of course, his financier said, you know what, that's not going to benefit our electricity companies. Let's take them out. Let's completely take everything, hide it away where it's not going to come out to the vast public, and we'll just take all the inventions for ourselves, and this way we can make much more money. It's much more beneficial for us. And Nikola Tesla was just completely shoved to the side, and in the end, he was seized for his assets and not given credit for a lot of the inventions. And my understanding is Thomas Edison took a lot of the credit for his inventions, and he was just shifted to the side. I personally believe that the Tesla car, the Tesla company, came out with that outcome in a way to be able not to honor Nikola Tesla, because they're certainly not talking about him, not that I'm aware of, but more so to distort the neurological connection of the name to something else, to disassociate the idea from one thing to another thing. So now the vast majority of the population, when they hear Tesla, they're like, oh yeah, the car. And Nikola Tesla, who? What? And so Nikola Tesla, though, was really the man that had the invention in his time that would have changed our entire human civilization and the way they live, the way they operate. We would have had literally energy generators in all of our homes that are pulling infinite energy. I mean, I think about this all the time, where, you know, it's just sad to see this happening, but let's not be sad over it, because, you know, there's still room for growth in this, and we can do this, I believe, together if everybody becomes aware of all these different self-empowering tools that they can obtain. And I hope that you take some time to watch some of my other videos to be able to go deeper into some of these subjects, to be able to really excel your learning curve on some of these things that I've actually spent a lot of time researching and learning and following all different people and reading all kinds of books to get the truth, because I want to know the truth. And when you find out the truth, then you see all these different things that could have and should have been, right? Now, for some people, they're like, oh, okay, well, I need to see it to believe it. I got to do more research. Great, do that. Please do. Please do, because we're counting on you as a collective to be able to bring on that habit as a society, at least for half of the population, I believe, to be able to actually, you know, come out much further ahead as compared to where we are. So it's very much needed at this time. And so now, how he did this was, according to what some people say, he was actually able to tap into the Akasha, the Akashic records, to be able to obtain some of this information. Now, if you don't know what the Akashic records are, that's another video, so check that out. It's basically the past, future, and present information all stored into an invisible hard drive in the air. Now, another idea that I heard quite a bit on Nikola Tesla is that he had other beings helping him. Maybe it was both, but he had beings that he was able to talk to and see on a regular basis that were helping him build this thing. And for somebody who has never heard of something like this, that's far-fetched, right? But gosh, I just totally believe that. The more research you do, the more compelled you are to find the truth, I'm telling you, the better it is going to be for you in the end, because you're going to be feeling a lot more empowered as far as what your human potential and capacities are. And Nikola Tesla is a prime example of what he was able to achieve. And we don't all have to achieve being able to build a free energy machine, but just accept that that's a reality, that we can build it as a society and integrate that into our society. And imagine a world where we have a free energy generator in every home. Our cars are no longer using fossil fuels. They're using energy generators. And if we go further down the line, then, you know, like situations like the Roswell incident, you'll find that the US shot down the craft and they reverse engineered it, hoarded that anti-gravitational technology. They already have it. There's whistleblowers that already been into the building of the projects themselves as engineers that have come out and said this anti-gravitational technology is in fact real. And we would all be having little saucers to get around. All the poles that we have, that we've knocked down, all these beautiful forests to have these thousands and thousands and thousands and millions of electricity poles all around, to be able to have all these cables that have just destroyed so much of the earth, to strip its minerals, to strip the metals, to be able to create that those cords of electricity that run all through our towns. And so obviously we can reuse a lot of these resources, we can regrow our forest, we can do a lot of these things, but at the same time it comes down with, you know, as a collective coming together on that. So Nikola Tesla is just a really amazing story, absolutely authentic, and I hope that you take more time to research it further, because it's a really exciting one. Thanks for watching. Take care.